Today we're going to do an overview of the MSC Divina. Just a quick caveat, this is not a full ship tour. I'm going on the Divina in just a few days, and we will do a full ship tour when we're done. We'll do a review, a debrief. We'll talk about all of the food, the entertainment, all of those fun things. Today we're going to do a high-level overview to give you an idea of where everything is on the ship, what's included, what's not included, what's the entertainment like, and all of those fun things. So let's go get into it. Hey everyone, John here from Byte Size Cruises. Welcome to the channel. Today, we talk about MSC Divina. We're going to go through what the ship is actually like. We're going to go through where things are in the public spaces on each deck, and we're going to give you an idea of what's included on the cruise. These are videos that I like to do before I go on the cruise. One, because this is research that I do for myself so that I know where everything is, so that I know kind of how to approach what I'm going to try to eat, where I'm going to try to go, what shows I'm going to try to see, what's going on in the ship. And we are a travel agency, so we like to share that information with you. That way we can do these videos, we can have them ready to go. If somebody's going on the Divina, I can say to them, hey, here's a quick overview. Afterwards, we'll have a ship tour, we'll have all those other fun things. So we'll be able to send you all of these things. Here's the overview, here's the tour, here's all of those great things. So let's get into it. First up, let's talk about the Divina itself. It was built from 2010 to 2012. It was originally named the Fantastica, and it was renamed when near complete in the shipyard to honor the actress Sophia Loren. I didn't know that, just read that. So it is 139,000 gross tons. That is a medium-ish size ship nowadays, which is really, really crazy, right? So this is the third ship in the Fantasia class. It was built after the Splendida and the Fantasia and before the Preziosa. So there are 1,539 cabins. It holds 3,502 passengers, and we get 1,388 crew from all around the world. So here we are. Let's talk about some other things. So let's get into the decks as we get on the ship. If we go to deck 5, we're going to see some fun things on deck 5. You're going to get your guest services there. There is the Divina Bar, the Cyber Cafe. Fun to see one of those, right? They're going away now on ships with Wi-Fi being all over the place. You have the Black Crab Restaurant, which is a dining room. It's not a fancy specialty dining or anything like that. They just name their restaurants interesting things. Good thing to know, because I think some people will think, oh, that must be a specialty dining restaurant because it's named something different. It's not. You have the Pantheon Theater there. I got Peanut here coming to say hello. Hello, Peanut. How are you? We're going to go out in a couple minutes. Yeah. So on deck 6, we got the Pantheon Theater. We have the casino there, which is a relatively large casino. We're then going to get a little video arcade there. And then, of course, you get your like shops and stores there. The Piazza, the cigar lounge is going to be on deck 6 here. Again, all of your little shops and everything that wander around here. You're going to have some other restaurants here. Your mini mall is going to be here. Again, the second story of your Black Crab Restaurant. But just so you know, this is where kind of like the excursion desk is. There are bars and lounges here, the silver lounges on this deck. So keep in mind, if you need to book an excursion or anything like that, you'll have all those things. And then in the very, very back of the ship is the Villa Rosa Panoramic Restaurant. Again, another one of the main dining rooms, not a specialty dining restaurant, just so you don't get confused by that. On deck 7, we have the second story of the Pantheon Theater. We also have a little promenade deck outside there that you can wander around on. We have the La Luna Piano Bar here. And then we're going to head back into the area where we have like the sports bar, the Golden Jazz Bar. You're going to have a little bowling in the sports bar, which is really cool. You have the MSC logo shop, the Cafe Italia, where you're going to be able to get your fancy schmancy coffees, which are amazing on MSC. And then we head to the back again. We're going to run into a few of our fancier options here. You're going to get Butcher's Cut here. You are going to get the photo shop. And then in the very, very back of the ship, you're going to get the Black and White Lounge. Just so you see, there's a bunch of different areas. So one of my complaints on some of these older ships there's a lot of nooks and crannies that maybe you're not going to be able to find. It's another reason I like to do these videos, is just to give you a quick once over of where everything is. So you kind of have an okay idea of like, oh, okay, this is where that is. This is how I get to here, just so you're aware. Next, we're going to talk about going up now from 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 are going to be all guest cabins. 13, all guest cabins with the exception of the bridge at the front there, which is where the captain and all of them are. Then we head up to 14. Again, we start at the very front of the ship. You have your Aria Spa there, which is very, very nice. And then we're basically going to be on the pool deck. You're going to have your pools. You're going to have the aqua park. You are going to have the buffet up here, right? So all of those things are going to take place on 14. The buffet is very large. Keep in mind, they kind of categorize this as 2 buffets. It is one just giant buffet. And then in the very back of the ship, you're going to see there is outdoor space again, where you can hang out, relax, enjoy yourself outside. Great place for sail away. On deck 15, as we go up, you're going to get the top sail lounge and then the yacht club there. So the yacht club proper is going to be there. Concierge for the yacht club, the library for the yacht club, all of those things are going to be there. We then head into our little covered pool area, and then we're going to head into our walking track, the upper pool deck, so to speak, the garden pool at the very back of the ship. This is also where the yacht club restaurant is. I know it's weird that the yacht club proper is towards the front. That's why I said that. And then in the back, you're going to have the garden pool with that yacht club dedicated restaurant there. Just a slightly different configuration. I think this was before pretty much they had really nailed down the ship within a ship kind of thing. You know, it is what it is. Next up on 16, you get the second story of the yacht club proper there into that solarium kind of pool area with the sliding roof, the retractable roof. You will then have a few things up here. You're going to have the Galaxy restaurant up here, which is going to be your sushi restaurant. You have Sky and Stars bar. You have Virtual World, the Formula Racer, the 4D cinema. So like kind of your little fun play kids things up here, shuffleboard up here, and then your sports deck where pickleball, soccer, basketball, those type of things. And then the very back of the ship is the solarium up top for that garden pool that overlooks down there on deck 15. Again, great spots for sail away from any of your favorite ports. Next up, deck 18, you're going to get your Yacht Club fancy schmancy pool deck area where they have their own little pool, their own little buffet area, their own loungers up there, the whole 9 yards, hot tubs, you know all about the fancy things. And then as we swing to the back, you get the top 18 exclusive solarium, which is for Aria guests and above. So Yacht Club people can go in there as well, but that is for those Aria guests. It's one of the perks of booking in the Aria. That is the extent of the MSC Divina. You have 2 specialty dining restaurants, which are going to be Butcher's Cut and Galaxy. You have all the other main dining rooms. You will be assigned a dining room and a dining time. The entertainment on board the ship is going to be very old school production show oriented. You're not going to have those like a signature Broadway show or anything like that. Again, I think these kind of I don't think these are older ships. These are kind of mid-age ships. So these middle-aged ships I think are really great for destination based. So we are going to be going to Ocean Key and to Nassau. It's a 4-day cruise. I think that's perfect on this type of ship. Remember, you're still going to have trivia. You're going to have game shows going on throughout the day. The sports bar is great on MSC. I think they do a great job with that concept. So that is your overview of the MSC Divina. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. Remember, I'm going to cover everything from food to entertainment as we go on this cruise. Come with me and enjoy. I'll do some vlogs and everything. Thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day and happy cruising. Bye.